Howdy, cowboys and cowgirls. Ralph Wade coming to you from the Saddle House right here at Cross Gavel Ranch. That sun's going to be coming up pretty quick. It's breaking daylight right now, and it's time to get out there and get a horse back and check those cows and check those kids and make sure everybody's doing well. I got my medicine bag right over here just in case I need it, and my king rope right back here, which brings to mind where we're going to be this next week. Superior Livestock Auction is going to be bringing you over 115,000 cattle to market in Sheridan, Wyoming. That's right where them king ropes are made, right up there in Sheridan, Wyoming. And we're going to be bringing you the feeders, feeder steers, feeder heifers, weaned calves, calves on cows, beef on dairy, and what I'm going to talk to you about, and I've got a tremendous lineup of bred stock. I mean, we have got some outstanding sets, regardless of whether you're already in the business, you're wanting to add to your herd, or whether you're wanting to start a herd. This is the place to look. We've got a tremendous amount of excellent bred heifers with a lot of genetics. So I'm going to dig right into it and get to it. Lot 8219, Boone and Nadine Hoffman's good heifers. Doug Henman's your rep on these heifers. They're up at Sheridan, Nebraska. They're going to come October and November to you. If you'll give Doug a call, he'll be glad to. Always glad to visit with his customers and people, talk to them about their great cattle that he has consigned. And these heifers will all be Angus, a few low percentage semi-crosses on them. They're AI'd to Kramer Apollo Angus, and there's a string of these now. The lot 20, also 8220, is also from Boone and Nadine, and they're also AI'd to those Kramer Apollo bull, and Boone and Nadine have those great set there. Lot 22 and then 23, we're going to move into J.D. Leemaster. These are at Sheridan, Nebraska also. Now they're red Angus, and Doug Henman's also the rep on those, and so give Doug a call. He'd be glad to visit with you about those heifers. They'll be red Angus, and they are AI'd to Bieber Blue Chip and cleaned up with those low birth weight red Angus bulls on that program there. DB Leemaster, also a set of red Angus heifers. These have got a little bit of that Simmental to them, got a lot of growth, AI'd to Night Focus, and cleaned up with them low birth weight Gill red Angus bulls right there. And again, coming to you October 15th to 25. Give Doug a call. He'll be glad to visit with you about them. Then we're going to move back over to South Dakota. Wilbur Reed. 330 head of these bred heifers right here. There's 100% black Angus bred to the sons of the OCC Downtown and OCC double feature bull, and they'll be the first lot of them will be all bred to the double feature bull, and then the 26 lot, there's 100 of those heifers, and they'll be bred to the OCC Downtown and OCC double feature. But if you'll give Tim Larson a call, again, Tim just loves to visit with you about them great cattle coming out of that country, and so give him a call and he'll be glad to go over the programs that they're on and about those heifers. But you can sure procure yourself an outstanding set of bred heifers there. Then we're going to head down to the great state of Kansas. Cody Barilla has 50 head of these heifers in his first lot, 8227. They're going to come October 20th, November to the 10th. Josh Miller and Brandon Frederick are your reps on those. They're 100% Angus Black Baldies, and they are sired by North Country Withrow Angus bulls, and they're AI'd to ABS Herd Sires Crossbow and cleaned up with McCurry Angus. Again, some great genetics right there. And the 28 lot is again by Cody, and they're AI'd to Dynamic and cleaned up with the McCurry bulls. The only difference right there. The 29 lot's also by Cody, and they're by that AI'd to that Dynamic bull. And then lot 30, also another 45 of them AI'd to Dynamic. So you've got a big selection of those bred heifers right there coming out of that country up there in Kansas. And so give Josh and give Brandon a call. They'd like to visit with you about those. Lot 8231, Rosser Farms, 200 head of their bred heifers. And these heifers are Angus Cross heifers, AI'd to 44 farms, perfect pitch. And again, another AI program right there of outstanding heifers. They're at Follett, Texas. Double T Livestock, our good friend and rep Troy Shaw is the rep on those. Give Troy a call. He'll be glad to visit with you about them. And then we're going to move on to New Mexico. lot 8232, the TA Cattle Company. That'll be TJ Arnett, the Arnett operation right out there. They're located at Sedan, New Mexico. Brady Waite is the rep on them, and again, Brady just loves to visit, and I mean loves to talk, so have a little time when you do it, because he's going to want to talk to you. They're Angus heifers that were all purchased off one Oklahoma ranch. They're a one-iron set of heifers, and they're exposed to Gardner and LBW Angus bulls. So give Brady a call on them. Lot 8233 is 40 head of these heifers from Colton and Becca Gondra, and hope I got that name right. Platteville, Wisconsin, they're out of, and Steve Springer and Wayne Webster, my good friend Wayne Webster, rep on these right here. And these are Angus cross Nebraska origin. These heifers were hand-picked out of 450 heifers, and so you're going to get a tremendous opportunity there. Again, AI to select sires, and you'll get a good program right there. Then we're going to head over to the great state of Missouri. Chris Walker, 50 head of these bred heifers right there at Lawson, Missouri. Josh Hunt, Larry Park is your reps on those. They won't come until in November. They're going to half winter them for you. Red Angus cross, 100% of them red hided, and they'll be bred to those good Shoal Creek red Angus bulls. Then we go to 8235, Dean and Jill Kolka. There's 50 head of these bred heifers. And these heifers are big, stout heifers weighing 1,025. They're at Broadus, Montana. They're out of Red Angus cows by Red Angus bulls, bred to Brown, J. Redemption Sons. And that great program right there, and Clint Berry with his marketing group, Rocky Forsyth, they're the folks up there. I'd give Rocky a call or give Clint a call. He'll be able to get the information for you also. They have a second lot of those heifers, bred the same way right there, another 50 head of them. You can get you 100 of them if you wanted them all together. Steve McIntyre, Steve's got 45 head of these heifers right out of Holyoke, Colorado. Jerry Armstrong's your rep, and again, give Jerry a call on this set of heifers. They're Angus bred heifers to low birth weight Red Angus bull. They're Angus heifers, black Angus heifers, bred to Red Angus, so you got a good heterosis program started right there with those. And they'll start calving February the 1st. And Steve's also has another lot of those heifers, so you can get you about 90 head of them all together, bred up the same way. Carl Canyon will have lot 8239. Carl is from Madisonville, Texas. They're going to deliver August the 25th, September the 10th. You want one a little earlier. These heifers here are represented by Will and Gerald Yeager. My good friend Gerald right there will be doing it right, I can promise you. And these heifers here, the bulls were turned in on February the 10th to 25, so they're going to be fall calvers, be kind of late fall calvers there, but they were bulls put on them in February, okay? And they bred up, 100% of them are black hided. They had a 5-month breed up, 45-day calving window. They'll just calve out in a 45-day period, okay? Dustin Walker, 47 head of these bred heifers. Shane Christensen is the rep on them. They're at Lyman, Wyoming. October, November 8th is when they're going to deliver. They're Stewart cattle, Sim-Angus heifers, sired by Stewart cattle bloodline. And again, low birth weight. They've got their PAP test of a 37 average. And so there's a good high mountain set of heifers right there. And Dustin's got quite a little string of these heifers, all handled the same way and bred up the same way. So give Shane a call, and he'll sure be glad to visit with you about them. Then we go on down to the great state of Florida, my good crackle friends down there. And we're going to be on lot 8243, the Adams Ranch Incorporated. 45 head of these heifers right out of Chiefland, Florida. Charles Stevens and Tommy Mann will be your rep on them. They're Adams Ranch A-Beef Cross. 24 model heifers. That's an outstanding bloodline program that they've got down there, red-hided heifers, and you'll sure want to give Charles or Tommy a call on them. And Adams has quite a string of these heifers. They'll be sold in lots of 45, and you'll be able to put together quite a string of those good heifers. Then we're going to head over to, again, at Chiefland for Charles Stevens, another consignment from Gene Ho Cattle Company of FL David Gene Ho. And again, these are Brangus heifers. They'll have that Brangus, touch of Brangus to them. A low birth weight bull, Angus bulls is what they're bred to. And they'll be about 75% of them black hided. The balance will be kind of a brindle and dark red. But they'll be an outstanding set of heifers that will work in some of that warmer country, okay? Speaking of warmer, it's been warmer here too. Ellison Cattle LLC, they've got right out of Snowville, Utah. They'll have some snow on their back by the time they come in late October, November. Wayne Pugsley and Quirt Pugsley will be your reps on them. They are Sitz and Barker Red Angus sired. Again, these are a set of bred heifers that are out at Snowville, and they've got 2 lots of those, 40 and 40. You can buy you up to 80 head of them, all Sitz and Barker Black Angus. Then we're headed up back to Montana. These are bred cows. Now getting into the bred cow portion, Badger Creek, which needs no introduction to anyone in the cattle business up in that country. We've marketed them on Superior for years and years. Brookman Livestock, Chris Brookman, Jason will be your reps on those, and you can sure give them a call, and they can tell you all about this setup here. They've got a considerable amount of reputation behind these Badger Creek, and there's 93 head of these good cows, and they'll be sired by some of the great bulls in the Red Angus program, so you sure want to give them a call on them. Handy Ranch, 135 head of these bred cows. They're at Poplar, Montana. Pruitt Cattle Company, again, Tim Larson. Give old Tim a call. Boy, he likes to talk to you. And they're Barry Hereford bulls. They're 100% solid Angus, and they're bred to them Barry Hereford bulls. So you're going to get that heterosis. You're going to get them black baldy calves, and they're going to start calving on April the 1st. For 45 to 50 day calve out. They are all 3-year-olds now. Every one of them a 3-year-old. Okay, and then we're going to go to Kenny and Angie Kramer. These are at Stapleton, Nebraska. My good friend Jerry Albert is the rep on these. There's another one. You call Jerry up, he's going to talk to you for quite a while, so have a little time on your hands, okay? Red Angus cross, bred to TD Black Angus bulls. Start calving on March the 15th for 60 days. Here's a great set of bred cows right here, and again, they're going to start calving in March. Kenny and Angie has got another consignment. There'll be 44 in that consignment. They're bred up the same way. They have on lot 8255. Again, Kenny and Angie are going to have another set there, so you can buy you quite a string of those cows. And again, they're going to be 6 and 7-year-olds. There'll be a few 5-year-olds on them, and maybe just a few 8-year-old cows on that string of cows right there. Okay, so they got a little more age on them, but a great set of cows, got a long life left in them. 8256, John Lemmy. John's from Miles City, Montana. Again, another consignment from Pruitt Cattle Company. Tim Larson, the rep on them. 120 head of them cows. 1,300 pound cows, big, stout, good, 100% Angus and Black Baldies. And they're bred to L&W Hereford Sons of Basin, pay weight, and Angus bulls. So they're going to have a lot of baldy calves, a lot of heterosis on that program right there. Also, and John and them have got 2 lots of those cows. There'll be 120 of them in the first deal, and those cows right there, I don't have the age on them cows in front of me, but they are all mostly they're home raised cows. But give Tim a call on them good cows, and he'll be glad to visit with you. And a second lot of John's, and these are purchase cows, and they also will be off that John Lemmy deal. Give Tim Larson a call. And then we're going to go to 8258, Caleb and Clancy Cargill. They're right out of Melville, Montana. Clint Berry Marketing Group, again, Rocky Forsyth, 40 head of these good cows right here. And they're bred to start calving on April the 25th for 60 days. All black, white face. They'll be a short-term set of cows, meaning solid mouth, but you know, they'll have a full mouth on them. They'll be a shorter-term cow. Diamond S Land and Cattle will be lot 8259 to wind up our bred stock program. There'll be 27 of these cow-calf pairs. Now these are pairs, calves that side. They're in Comanche, Texas. Stuart Morton, good friend Stuart Morton, is going to be the rep on them, and they're going to be Angus and Red Angus cross cows. Evans Angus and Dudley Hereford bulls. They're 5 and 6-year-old. They'll get guaranteed a solid mouth. That gives you a wrap up of what we're going to have for our bred stock offering up there at Sheridan, Wyoming. And again, that's going to be on Friday the 22nd, and it'll be right around noontime when we get on them. That'll be Mountain Time. So you folks down through that Texas country, Kansas, and Nebraska, and over in there, want to be tuned in. You know, at 1 o'clock it'll be on your time. So we look to have a great sale. If you can be with us and be ringside, we'd love to have you. If you can't be, we've got every way in the world on Superior Livestock for you to be able to attend and bid and buy over your phone even, and on the internet or on your iPad or whatever it is. And we just be glad to hear from you. Give us a call. That winds up my little bit from here. I got to get my horse saddled, get out there and get to checking them mamas and babies. We'll see you down the road at Sheridan, Wyoming at the Bighorn Classic.